Welcome to the technical difficulties of the News of Booze Live. We love you guys, though.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
So, I'm so angry right now.
Yeah, and he has every right to be. Thank you, Cox. We have no love lost for you.
I'm so angry right now at Cox. They screwed us so bad, dude. They screwed us so bad. You guys, I'm sorry. That Cox screwed us up so bad. We had something set up, and we couldn't use it, so we tried to go live from the phone. Then it tried to overtake it. Like, oh my god.
But slowly but surely, we will get there, and we love that you guys are still here with us, along for the ride.
He's taking this way better than I am.
I know, because he's a showrunner. I'm a co-producer and, on camera guy.
I just want things to go right.
I'm his second in command, and I
just
love this
want
man
things
so
to go
much.
Right. Why is it so hard to just have things go right?
But in any event, guys, should we just start from the beginning?
No, Chrissy, no way. You guys, wait. You guys see us, right? Chrissy Bug says, now I see you as an image, but no live stream. Please tell me that's not true.
Sarah, please tell us that is not the case.
Oh, my God.
Please?
Poor Cecil looks defeated.
Please,
I am. Cox has fucking killed me, you guys.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Over a month and a half. This is going to be the third tech they've had to send out in a month and a half. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it.
No. We're going to keep it positive.
So the first story was the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis is rejoining the Halloween franchise in a movie that is taking the place of Halloween Resurrection.
Yeah.
I am excited to find out what they're going to do now that I know they're not retconning everything up to that point.
Yeah, because the initial report, guys, was that it was going to be everything. Do your thing, homie. Everything after 2 was what they were saying was originally going to be retconned, and then they backtracked a little bit, and they were like, oh, it's going to be everything basically, and this is the official 11th entry, which means the one with so dangerous, was so dangerous, my Flipmo Squad, Mr. Buster Rhymes was cut from the from the canon. And so, hey, that's all right with me because Resurrection sucked ass. I think it was probably the weakest and worst Halloween in the entire franchise. Even compared to the ones that was it Donald Sutherland or was it Malcolm McDowell? I'm trying to remember. The guy who was the detective in the later entries who kept reoccurring in like
Donald Pleasance.
Donald Pleasance. Okay,
yeah. He actually came back all the way up until 6.
Yeah.
And there's actually a director's cut of 6 that I haven't seen the director's cut, which apparently had him be the narrator and like the more centralized character as opposed to the way that I saw it. So I still need to get my hands on that. And the only reason I know about that is because of Luke from Confused Reviews.
Wasn't Paul Rudd in one of those too?
Yeah, he was in he was in part 6. That's when he was in.
Okay, yeah, it was like his debut. It was like the first film he ever acted in. So.
By the way, guys, if you don't watch Confused Reviews, check it out. It's youtube.com/Confused Reviews, I think. It's a small channel, but he puts a lot of work into his reviews, and he's really funny. And he's a cartoon drawing, essentially. So,
interesting. Okay, and then the second story, we're going to abbreviate at least the first 2 that we talked about previously.
Yep.
Dead by Daylight. It's a video game that I'm not sure how many people are playing in comparison to the Friday the 13th game, but there are iconic slashers in this game. We had Michael Myers already, so the Halloween connection from the previous story, but they just added this week Leatherface. So, and there's a Leatherface movie that's about to come out. So
they just added Leatherface this week.
Didn't they?
Yeah, no, you said they just added this week Leatherface. And it sounds...
You know what? I'm not the biggest fan of the Texas Chainsaw franchise.
Sarah Marcel says Dead by Daylight is great. Sarah, did you play it and Friday the 13th? If so, which did you like better?
Compare and contrast, because I've heard some people criticizing the gaming mechanics of that particular...
Yeah, see, a week Leatherface? Yeah, see, it's phrasing, sir.
I know, sorry, man.
But yeah, so we talked about the fact that Leatherface has joined, just like they got Michael Myers. Again, I think they're only doing this to try and rival the popularity of Friday the 13th, which is killing it, which is also supposed to be getting an update on on Halloween this year, actually.
Oh, cool.
A big update. So, that's coming soon, but Fuego, let's move on to the next one.
Yes, so now we finally get to tackle our third story for the first time after all of our hiccups and stuff, and that's the fact that we have an official release date in 2019 for the Hellboy reboot, which is being directed by Neil Marshall, which I'm very excited about because he did Dog Soldiers, and did he do The Descent as well? I
believe so.
Yeah, he's a hell of a director, man. He is very talented. He also did a very cool segment in Tales of Halloween that I really enjoyed, which had the crazy pumpkinness and felt very, very Halloween 3 to me, at least as far as the way that they approached it. And so, dude, David Harbour or something Harbour, the guy basically from Stranger Things, the sheriff. He is the new Hellboy, replacing the previous. And those photos that were jumping around, what did you guys think? I thought he looked badass, man. What about you?
I think he looks pretty good too, honestly.
Yeah.
I guess I got used to Ron Perlman, but I think David looks pretty good. David Harbour, right? Yeah.
I know his last name is Harbour. I hope I'm not...
Yeah, it's David, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks good, and we got a couple of images. That means I think that they're pretty happy with how it's coming out.
Well,
so
yeah, filming
it did look like a little bit like Ron Perlman.
It looks very similar, but it's still Hellboy. I mean, shit, how similar did the Batmans look to each other when they went from, like, Kilmer to, you know, Clooney and all that stuff? I mean, it's still the same suit in a lot of ways, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they both had a bunch of fake muscles. Like this is a fake muscle suit for sure.
And that's definitely as people were saying, they're like, yeah, it's a suit or it's CGI. He's not that ripped. I mean, come on, man. He still looks pretty awesome though, I gotta say. And I'm very curious about this R-rated Hellboy, which is supposed to be so much more violent and so much more, at least faithful to the Mike Mignola. And if I'm not butchering his pronunciation, like Gugino or whatever.
No, that one's right. You got that one.
I actually got it right that time. Damn, and I'm so excited for that Stephen King film, by the way. But what do you viewers think? Let us know, in the comments and such below. Yeah, man, I'm stoked. 2019, we have more Hellboy coming at us. Although it's a little bittersweet because apparently Guillermo did have his idea for a third trilogy ending entry, and he just wanted so much money for this movie, which just blows my mind that he wanted almost $200 million. And people were just like, no.
Jesus,
no.
200
Sorry,
million.
Sorry, buddy.
Because that's automatically asking for 400 million because they double the budget for marketing.
For production.
There's no way a Hellboy movie would have made $400 million.
No way, no way. Especially after the second entry was better than the first one, I thought, but it still underperformed. Unfortunately, at least as far as box office goes. So
yeah, Ryoji, you're on the right stream now. Sorry,
yeah,
that was a giant
there was lots of jumping around.
Oh my god, you should have seen me. If you thought I looked frustrated at the beginning of the stream, you should have seen me off camera. But yeah,
he was like punching people in their faces.
I was literally going outside and finding people just to punch them. But yeah, so let's move on to the next story, and that is the fact that apparently Evil Dead 2 is going to be getting its own side-scrolling video game on Steam. Now, I don't know for sure. Maybe you know. Is this like an officially licensed game or what?
I mean, I would imagine that it is. It's apparently some. No, do it. You're good. It's apparently a crowdfunded thing, or damn, I don't know, some sort of incarnation that is coming.
Guys, it's a game based on Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, exactly. This is one
maybe
of the ones
maybe there are more details, maybe there aren't.
The details were very scant on this particular story, and we were really, really trying to get 7 stories for this week. And so, it looks on the cartoony side from what we saw on the Bloody Disgusting posting, but it's still enjoyable for lots of retro gamers like ourselves. And I mean, shit, man, the fact that the 8-bit NES sold out insanely quickly, and then
so did the Super NES. It already came and went.
Yep, and actually, and I wanted that Star Fox 2, damn it.
Dude, me too. I'm so pissed. I didn't get an SNES. The game that was aborted,
and they retconned it.
That's so ridiculous. I wanted that so bad, and they literally... Oh, no. God damn it.
Did the stream briefly stop?
Yes, it did, because I got a fucking phone call, which is one of the great things about doing this from your phone.
That's good to know, that phone calls will stifle men. We've seen just about everything today. We've seen just about everything
This is the Murphy's Law of newscasts.
Yes, but it's cool. God. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, we are back. Damn. This has been a little bit of everything today. It's been Murphy's Law status today, guys.
I'm telling you, guys.
Holy shizzle, yes.
So, if that happens again, I got a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. Luckily, none of my real life friends actually watch the show, so that won't happen. They won't be like, I'm gonna fuck with him now.
I'm in the same boat, man. All of the people that I know personally and do not watch the horror show.
I know, it's
just weird.
Dude, my own sisters haven't watched the show.
Which actually means that we love you guys very, very much for that sheer fact. That
my mom has watched the show, I think. Because she's been on it once or twice, but
dude,
none of my sisters have. You don't want to move over a little bit. You're sliding off camera, buddy.
No, dude, I realized this sort of fascination lacking when I played my...
Hey, Cole! Female Cole.
Dude, it was like my second or third show with my band, and we played metal that screams and shouts and stuff, and not a lot of people like that shit. My parents came to one show, and my parents were like, well, you look like the most talented up there, but we're not going to be coming back to any of these sort of things. And so,
dude, at least they went to
horror
one,
and metal.
though.
Yeah, horror and metal is not for everybody, but nonetheless,
that's different,
that just
dude.
makes
I'm not
me
used
appreciate
like,
these people so much more. All of you guys,
I appreciate
love
you
y'all.
guys, but I really appreciate my mom, who like after watching our thing that she jumped on at the end of last week. She was like, you guys are so talented. You're so good at what you do. I'm like, oh, you're such a good mom.
Oh, well, that's because
you're
we've
such
been
a good
working
mom.
together for so long now at this damn point, and we're both September babies, so, we got that kinship.
And she had been drinking all night, so
she was
probably
drinking wine.
Too.
Yeah, it helped. So we're going to jump to the next story now, and you guys know that I'm excited to mention this next story, and that's for the sheer fact that
Did
John
you watch
Carpenter,
this yet, by the way?
Damn right I did.
Yeah, I was going to try and do a reaction. I'm like, how the hell are we going to react to a copywritten
to a music
song?
video? Yeah, there's no way, unfortunately.
No.
So I watched this new music video, and it's actually the first thing that John Carpenter has directed since The Ward, which in my opinion sucked. And so I
enjoyed it.
Really?
I mean, I didn't hate it.
No, well, I mean, it wasn't bad.
It's as much as I could say about it, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't terrible, but borderline sucked it too. At least when you compare it with his earlier work, man, I honestly haven't liked anything John Carpenter did from the 90s onward. There's some people...
The kid who played Georgie was at the Phoenix Alamo Draft House?
What?
No, we did not hear about that, Chrissy Bug. Thank you for derailing the stream, because what the fuck?
Yeah, and he's also going to be in Lock and Key.
Yeah, but I would love to have met him and done a little interview on the channel. How cool would that have been?
Thought he did a great job.
God damn it. All right, sorry, I derailed you. Go ahead. She
fine.
derailed you.
You're fine.
Way to go, Chrissy. Way to go, Chrissy!
Thank you, Chrissy. We still love you,
though.
Ow!
Chrissy Bug, why would you do that to him? You know he's easily distracted. Why would you do that to him?
I am easily distracted, especially with anything King related. But, so...
Squirrel!
Bottom line... Where? So John Carpenter has this new tour that he's going on, which is basically... So he did the Lost scores or whatever the hell it was for the previous one, but the new tour that he's going on is like the greatest hits tour, and he has re-recorded with a full band all of his different, just seminal scores, whether it's, Halloween, obviously.
All scores that he wrote with his semen.
Prince of Darkness, The Thing, all of these different things.
You don't know what that means, Brady. It's okay.
No, and it's best that he doesn't. Yeah.
Right.
So he re-recorded as a promotional single the Christine score, and then he made a music video involving the Christine car, which I think was very opportunistic on his part, because of the fact that it's been the year of the King, and, everything Stephen King related, with the exception of The Dark Tower, which makes me want to cry every time I fucking think about it.
Oh, but you're getting a deluxe Blu-ray release.
I tweeted about that, and I was like, me and Rob, Rubber Soul, and as you guys know him as on here, we were talking on Facebook earlier today, and I was just like, this is how they rope in collectors and, completists like me by having, there's these deleted scenes, there's these promotional blah blah blahs, there's these documentaries, so on and so forths, and I was just like...
These documentaries, so on and so forths?
God damn it.
That sounds important.
I know, and I'm totally going to buy it, which sucks for me to mention it. I need to take a drink of that.
I don't mind it. Let him do what he's got to do. Let him tie in with the Year of the King. Let him be opportunistic. The dude's 118 years old. Give him a break.
And dude, the re-recording of the song is actually really good. The music video is... It's okay. It's okay.
So I don't need to rush out to watch it?
Well, it's got just... It's basically some girl walking around, and she, has her car broken down, and then the Christine car comes, and she's like, can I get a lift? And then it chases her, and then she goes into an alley, and it chases her there, and you think it's going to be just like Christine, but then John Carpenter is driving the fucking car, and he's like, get on in, baby. And she's like, okay. And it's basically just like that. It's pretty it's pretty dumb, man. But it's nicely directed, despite being the first thing.
Self-serving much.
Yeah, he's driving the car and he's got a duster, almost like a Skinner Sweet type duster that I wore for the Sweet thing, and he's got a hat, and I don't know.
Brady, don't
be your own judge.
Dark Tower.
Be your own judge.
Don't support the Dark Tower. Don't buy that shit.
I doubt that he's read all of those, but
he says I'm buying the Dark Tower and It first day. I'll buy it.
Well, yeah,
I'll buy it, the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I'll buy the big-ass director's cut of it.
Which is a story which is coming up very soon.
I'll buy, yeah. Next story!
Next up, we have the fact that Mick Garris is putting together kind of a continuation of the Masters of Horror, but this is going to be a single entry, and it's called Nightmare Cinema.
Guilty pleasure. You're not allowed to have guilty pleasures at 10. You just have pleasures. You just like stuff. If you like it, you like it.
Dude, it would be so much different if you read all 8 of the books. Did you read all 8 of the books,
Guilty pleasures are things like...
Did you, buddy?
Like, if I liked Captain Underpants now, which I haven't seen, so I'm not saying
guilty pleasure for me is like Cutthroat Island or
something like that. Yeah. Guilty pleasure for me is most of the horror movies that I like.
Yeah.
Alien Covenant is a guilty pleasure for me. I saw that on the shelf and I was tempted to buy that shit because I liked it.
I still, as a completist, owning...
Don't flip off my audience. Our audience. I don't care. I take ownership. I take ownership when you flip them off.
No, I was flipping off more so the film, but
I know.
I hate it, man. I hate it.
That's what happens when I take 2 shots on camera.
I hated Alien Covenant, guys. I absolutely despised it, and I am one of the guys who owns every single
S-Rose, I bought Covenant. I like it. See, validation.
Well, your own opinion.
If S-Rose likes it, then
I will
everyone
probably
should like
purchase it for the sheer fact that I even own Alien vs. Predator Requiem. So I will eventually purchase it.
10-year-old guilty pleasure was hiding under blankets reading Tales from the Crypt comic. My 10-year-old guilty pleasure was hiding under blankets reading something.
Yeah.
Cecil is getting buzzed. Okay, I'm going to refrain from making comments that
Adam David,
confirm that.
Funny.
Confession Haven. Hey, I watched all of except the last season of Haven.
And that's one that I've been meaning to get around
to.
They
went
because
fucking
of the Stephen
back
King
and forth with her identities and shit. And
Funny
it went
thing,
all
though,
over
is,
the
dude,
place.
that was based on a book called Colorado Kid, which was like this.
I know, and they handled that in like the premiere episode.
Yeah, it was one of Stephen King's hard crimes and the corpse on the beach and all that shit. And I couldn't believe.
How do you feel about a lot of people wanting to bang Pennywise, not the actor, but the creature alien clown? That's
honestly,
a thing?
Cole, I haven't.
I just heard a what from the peanut gallery.
Who wants to bang Pennywise?
I'll bet there's a subreddit.
Maybe the man who was...
There's a subreddit for everything. I saw there was a subreddit where Pennywise is dating the Babadook.
Yes, I saw that too. And that they improperly thought that Pennywise was male in that, and Pennywise is a female, guys. Sorry to break your boats or whatever, but yeah. It is female, and that's why she has, larva.
Really?
Yeah, it is female. That's why there's all the spider babies and stuff.
Why didn't they ever have a female player? That would have been good.
I guess
I would have been given
I saw a lot of sexy female cosplays at certain conventions lately, and I was just like, ooh, boy. Yeah, I did.
What?
Yeah, Victor from Cult Classics was at a particular
Sexy
event.
Wises?
Sexy Wises, indeed. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody has, well, not everybody, but certain people have an affinity for redheaded women and such, and men, too, obviously. And so, yeah, there's
Don't discriminate.
I know, that's why I backtracked and stuff, but, yeah, there were some really...
Some of the best clowns
There were some really sexy...
some of the best gays are clowns.
There you go. We love everybody here at the Horror Show.
We are equal opportunity lovers.
We are actually equal opportunity scare fans. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Anyway,
sorry,
Lord.
I watched my eyebrows dance in the video and it made me laugh.
Oh, I have to comment on Jamie Williamson, who I've had some Facebook correspondence with. She's a super cool,
Careful.
No, I know, no, she's rad. It's cool. That's an interesting statistic that I think
Tilda Swinton?
Tilda Swinton. She's giving me shit because me and Rob were both giving her shit on Facebook today.
Tilda Swinton's awesome.
Dude, Tilda Swinton
when she played the fucking Lucifer? Or no, she didn't play Lucifer. Russian dude from Armageddon played Lucifer. Yes. No, she played... Who did she play? She played someone that had her boobs taped up. She was Gabriel, wasn't it? Wasn't she? I think she was Gabriel.
Maybe.
Who was Tilda Swinton? She was an angel in Constantine, right?
I often get her and the lady who is in...
She was Gabriel. Thank you, baby.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
And I actually...
Come say hi.
In Constantine. And then I actually have a friend who was recently quoted as being, like, in appearance just like her, and he's a man, and he's got the similar...
He's a man, baby!
Similar curly reds and so on.
Oh my God, that's such an old reference. Brittany Lee says hi.
Yeah, look
she
who
confirmed it was indeed
is.
Gabriel.
Yes.
She played Gabriel.
Yes, thankfully. Yes. We needed confirmation from a fellow woman to,
A what?
A fellow woman.
Oh, a fellow woman. Oh, that's good to know. Did you just reveal something?
I have long hair.
I have long hair.
I meant for the viewers, bro.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
whatever. No, I often got her confused with Kate Blanchett for many years, unfortunately, which is to
Brittany, you're getting a lot of
highs.
hellos,
Hi, everyone.
what's up?
Hello, what's up?
Look at it, he's taking over the chat. Hello, hi, hello, hi, Brittany, hi, hello.
Hi, Tony, hi, Chris, hi, Chrissy.
Yeah, so if you guys want to start a sub-Facebook page for the Brittany fan book, blah, blah, whatever,
be careful
please feel
about
free to do that. I know that this man is like,
guys,
no.
I'm going to go back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Where she belongs.
That's not...
What? That is like Cartman status. Get back in the kitchen and make me some pie.
Deserve that. Y'all know what to do.
You can't set
Brittany's
me up
awesome.
and
We
not
know
expect me to say that. I'm going to go back to the kitchen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Edward D's great. Make me a sandwich.
I said something before you had said that. You didn't let me, so that's why you got smacked twice.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Twice the smack, but... Yeah. Anyway, where do we go from here? We go to our last
I'm not going to read Jenny
story.
Williamson's comment because it'll get me in trouble. Nothing at all.
What up, Texas?
Moving right along.
Anyway, to our last story, which is going to be...
Did we actually talk about the sixth story?
We briefly talked about it. Mick Garris, man, I mean, the fact that he did Masters of
Horror,
which I absolutely adored.
So he's making a new anthology movie.
It's a movie, not a series. And so I know Joe Dante is doing one of the entries. There's a couple foreign directors that are assisting him with that.
Someone just... Dude, you can't do things that require call-outs. I'm Pickle Rick! Sorry.
That's why I gave
Continue.
my South Park reference, because I don't watch Rick and Morty.
Because South Park sucks, man, compared to
now,
Rick and Morty.
Now?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
dude, South Park has sucked ass for a year
Unfortunately,
already.
dude, South Park guys...
Did you watch the new one yet?
Not yet.
It's awful.
South Park is my favorite show of all time.
It can't still be.
To a point. I feel like they really tapered off after the 9th season, which is maybe my favorite season. And I know this isn't a horror, guys, so bear with me, obviously. But,
they dealt with Satan in the show.
But they always had an episode every season, whether it was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going ham. No, don't leave the broadcast. Please. Please, Daddy, please. But, Daddy, if you do the movie, it will be $20 million. Daddy, please. Daddy, please.
I go all the way back to when he's having his tea parties, man. That's
God. I have my...
South Park.
Dude, my bandmates always talk about the anal probe. And,
that's the first episode. Holy shit.
Yeah, they go that far
reaching
back. Yeah, but it was like... Every season they would have an episode where they would reinstill my faith. You know? It
yes,
was like,
Chrissy Bug.
Yeah, it was like, oh man.
We had our anniversary yesterday, or 2 days ago, actually.
Nice. I'm single.
Wait, was it? It was 2 days ago.
Fuego single. It's okay.
Jesus, man, you're just encouraging messages.
No,
what are
I'm
you
not.
doing?
No, I'm not.
Fuego single. Don't message me.
Drink beer. Sad. Birthday tomorrow. Anyway.
It is tomorrow, huh?
It is tomorrow. Yeah, that's why I was out for that
bitch.
lunch today that I told you about.
Did I get you a present?
I got you a present.
You did?
Yeah.
You want to go see Jeepers Creepers? I know that's not much of a present.
No, it's
we need to
man.
buy our tickets, though. It's a week away.
We do, yeah. But why don't you get the Victor Crowley ticket for me?
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Anyway.
Jeepers Creepers. Happy birthday.
Yeah, there you go. No, but guys, just to reaffirm it, South Park was my favorite show for a very, very long time. It still might be if they can somehow concoct an episode or two. I loved season 19, but I hated season 20. I thought they got too political with it, and I'm an independent, so I'm not a Trump supporter, and I wasn't hoping for Hill Dog or anything like that. And so it was just, man.
From the left coast thought I was with Marsha. No.
No, Marsha is with
the guy that created the music for the horror show. So those of you that don't like the music I put under our reviews, that's from Marsha's husband.
Not his official band, but, Nonetheless, yeah, man.
Man, I can strike a comedy pose like no one else.
Of course. South Park has dropped the ball in the last year or so, in my estimation, though, after they would always have a redeeming quality.
The new episode is like terrible. It was fucking awful.
I got a ring on my finger to remind me what I cannot do.
Rick and Morty blows away South Park in every fucking literal sense.
Well, maybe now, but, there probably wouldn't be a Rick and Morty, to be fair.
I will give you that.
If not
I will give you that.
Some of the best seasons of South Park.
I will give you that. On the other hand, I will also say that Dan Harmon is a crazy genius, and there's no guarantees that he wouldn't have come up with that in either case.
Well, We're going to go to our last story now,
Edward
guys.
D says, wow, that is a stretch there.
Because I need to talk about this because I am so very excited.
Oh, we have another story.
We have one last story. Yes, we do, sir. And that is the fact that not only has Stephen King's...
I have a Joker laugh.
Not only has Stephen King's... And you know what? That's actually funny. Would you guys like Bill Skarsgård as the Joker? That has been
dude, a fucking Batman Year One Joker with Skarsgård
as the trending story.
Yes,
as we go into talking about the box office and the fact that
he already pulled a Heath Ledger with his fucking Pennywise.
Yeah, in some ways, yeah, I guess so.
No, in almost every sense. He redefined the role.
I honestly don't want him as the Joker. I don't want him as the Joker.
He redefined the role of Pennywise the same way Ledger redefined the role of the Joker.
Oh.
Everyone thought Jack Nicholson was insurmountable as the Joker.
And
then Heath Ledger came along and fucking waved his huge Joker dick in Jack Nicholson's face before he passed away. God rest his soul. Yeah. Talking about his big Joker dick. But no, Skarsgård, again, just didn't wave his dick in Tim Curry's face, but did redefine the Pennywise role. Well, I'm not going to say...
No, he did. He owned it, and he
I don't know if he redefined it, because there was a slight element of Tim Curry, but he used it as one element of his range, whereas Tim Curry, that was the whole thing.
It has to be there because it was in the source material. So there has to be a sort of just correlation, I guess, with source material, and so that was where you see the similarities. But
Cecil, where do you come up with this stuff?
He owned it in the fact that he made it his own, you know. And I have to give a shout out to Brandon from Jerks Productions because he tagged us in that. Pennywise can dance to anything, and it was fucking Gangnam Style.
I still haven't seen the Gangnam Style
Dude,
one. I saw one with
I laughed
with like
so
10
hard.
different videos. I was hoping Gangnam Style was going to be in it, but it didn't. No, it wasn't in it.
Gangnam Style, and he just grabs Bev by the throat. And
is he the only thing that shines in that TV show, Sarah? Because that show sucks. I watched the first season of Hemlock Grove, and I haven't gone back, even though there's only 2 more seasons, and I'm very tempted. But they didn't do anything outside of the one transformation in the first season of Hemlock Grove. That show had shit going on.
I was interested because of the fact that Funka Johnson was in it, and I
I love Funka Johnson.
I really like her as an actress, man.
Xenia Onatopp, come on now.
Yeah, and then I saw a couple shots of Skarsgård with all this blood on his face.
Hemlock Grove is on
smoking
Netflix.
A cigarette, and I was like, I'm a heterosexual man, but that's pretty hot, you know? And so that was something that intrigued me a little bit. You know, it was a fucking cool shot. And so, I don't know, you have to... I've just heard continuous bad things about that show.
Well, I'm getting backed up. Chrissy Bug says, same here, Cecil. And Shannon Ravon, with regards to, I didn't watch the extra 2 seasons, Shannon Ravon says, don't bother, Cecil. So I think I was right in my choice to not go back to that series, because I wanted to like it so much. Okay, so we're going to comments at this point, guys. Oh, wait, no, the director's cut.
Yeah, we still haven't mentioned the fact. Sorry, guys.
We haven't mentioned it yet?
One more little sip of beer.
You just go,
Thanks to the Nerdful Things for providing me with that beautiful beer stein that I love filling every single week.
Hasn't actually gone live yet.
No, well.
I need to make that live. So
yes, you do. Yes,
guys, just so you know, since the episode hasn't gone live, Nerdful Things made us this badass horror show. I don't know if you can see, but they actually put our logo. You could see it better when there was beer in it, but, it's Fuego, and so there's no beer left.
Yeah, I drink beer. I'm Irish, for God's sake. Come on, now.
But that's a horrible Irish accent. Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
No, it was pretty bad.
What was that?
In any event, we're going to jump to the last story that we kind of hinted upon before we went off onto our own tangents.
Oh, Jesus. God, I keep doing that.
Yeah, there is apparently a confirmation that a director's cut of Stephen King's It is coming. And it's going to have
Stephen King's 2017 It.
Exactly, yeah. So not to really mess with the...
Now, I've heard 2 different figures.
I actually liked the guy who directed Halloween 3, who also directed... I mean, it's like Tommy Lee Wallace or something like that, or Tommy something... Anyway, I still really enjoy, compared to this man and Marsha Parker, the original 1990 miniseries. It still has a special place in my heart, but this movie took it to the next level, man. It really, really did. I smell burning.
No,
Okay,
you don't. You smell good. You smell delicious.
Dude. Oh. What?
Refill!
We have like first class service over here.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just putting this over here.
The awesome Brittany Lee is refilling our beverages for
Brittany
us.
Lee is fucking amazing.
Isn't she? She is the shit, dude.
Brittany Lee is fucking amazing, you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Wow, I was not expecting this, but I'm so much more of a happier Fuego.
All right, so yeah, I am 15, super pumped. Now,
15 more
15 minutes, not 20, right?
Well, originally they were saying almost 15 minutes, and then they clarified, and they were just like, but it's over 15 minutes, and so who the hell knows? But wasn't that one of Marsha Parker's complaints about this film? Was the fact that they trimmed certain scenes and it felt jumpy in the editing process, despite being over 2 hours, and that is apparently what Muschietti has said he is going to remedy in this process. You know, he has been like, yeah, we did have to, you know, cut a little bit here, cut a little bit there, because the studio did not want us to have a film that was like almost 3 hours.
I'm pointing at Brittany, not Fuego.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at me. Yeah, and on the home release, which is coming this Christmas, just in time for you guys to spend all of your dinero, there is going to be a director's cut on the home release for it.
I'm going to buy that fucking big-time Blu-ray. I cannot wait to own that movie.
Dude, money-wise, it has been ridiculous. In 10 days, it made almost $220 million.
It had the highest second weekend.
Domestically.
Second weekend.
Yes.
It made the second weekend what the critics thought it was going to make the first weekend. Yeah. What all the analysts.
Yeah, which entailed the... Now the hate parade is coming. Everybody was like, it wasn't that good, and that's why I always
they're just trying to fucking have a voice.
I was championing the burden of expectation, though, because unfortunately, if you didn't see this movie, I mean, shit, man, we were talking with a kid.
Wow, some of the people actually didn't know that they were getting a director's cut.
Yeah, there was a director's cut coming.
That's why I love doing the news,
bam,
baby.
Bam, 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 bam. That's why
we're here to inform you. Wow, that should be a thing.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Cheersies. To all of you beautiful fuckers, because I almost said beautiful bastards, and I can't do that.
Yes, yeah, we all know who does that.
Thank you, Brittany.
Who all does that. But
don't say that.
I still urge, at the end of the day, you know, Stephen King had a tweet recently where he was like, if you want to know what happens in the second half with the blah, blah, blah Adult Losers Club, how about you read the book? I urge you all to read the book.
King said that?
King said that in a tweet. Yeah.
Dude, that guy...
He wants money, man.
Yeah, that's like all he's about.
Lately. I love him, but...
I don't begrudge the guy. He's created a bunch of great shit, including one of my favorite authors.
Can I tell you, though, that after I played my show on Saturday night, and I was talking with a fan who was at the show, and she was like, oh, I've seen the horror show, which I'd laughed about.
Really?
Yeah, really, really cool.
Just random?
Random.
She just said, oh, by the way, I've seen the horror show?
She has, yeah. She apparently saw the It review.
Guys, believe it or not... You okay there?
I was just burping. Sorry.
Guys, believe it or not, we don't get a lot of in-the-wild sightings. Like, hey, are you from the horror show? Like, Susie got recognized once.
Yeah, I had one
in New York.
Too. Yeah.
I had one, I don't remember where at this point.
I was in the Spirit store like a year ago, I think, and I got one.
The coolest thing that happened to me, though, honestly, was right after I interviewed David Finch, the comic book artist. We were walking away. You might have actually seen this, but this little kid... Comic-Con? Yeah, at Comic-Con. This little kid came up and was like, he tapped me on the side, and I had the camera in my hand still, and he was like, can I have your autograph? Or can I have your pic? Can I have a picture with you? And I was like, this is the same thing nowadays. But he's like, can I have a picture with you? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so he got his camera out, and he got it in selfie position, and I had the camera up here, and I was just like, dude, I don't know if this kid knows me or he just saw me interviewing this guy and is like, hey, that's got to be someone. But he, like, trotted away so happy, and, like, it's that kind of stuff. Can I just say, I'm going to get a little mushy now because I've had just enough vodka to do it.
Do it. I'm going to look at the comments.
I just wanted to say to you guys, to you live viewers, especially those of you that might have made it out to our very first viewer call-in, Brady, and anyone else that joined in. Jerks, I think you were on the first one too. You were on the first and the second one.
Brandon, what up?
You're awesome. But guys, I just have to say, after that live stream, I just kind of sat and just thought about the fact that there were so many of you that wanted to chime in and talk to us and just get involved and, you know, like, oh, I've been watching, and there was we've been getting a lot of, I've been watching for a long time, but I never comment recently, and...
Yeah, we get lots of that, actually.
Guys, I put a lot of time into this.
Eric! I just saw that he's now...
Brittany will come over and tell you how much time I spend on this.
Massive amounts.
I'm basically melded to this computer that we're filming in front of right now.
Yeah, I'm a co-producer, but this man does like 90%
She sacrifices so much time, so much really, just to allow me to put out the content and do what I can do and just basically spread my love of horror and our love of horror of all of this stuff, and to see
that's why I was so blessed to meet you, man. I mean,
it just was awesome.
And that's actually credit to Susie, who unfortunately with 4 kids we don't see
She's had a tough time recently,
as we would like to, you know. But she introduced
But guys, that
the
was
both
so
of us,
awesome.
That was a
this
really
is so
awesome connection.
I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So anyway, let's comments. What did you see? What do we need to address?
Well, I was looking at a few different things. Yeah, they were just kind of getting sentimental with us as well. So,
thank you guys so much. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to elicit that.
No, you're good. You're good.
I fucking love this shit. I love you guys so much. Like, I come home, I'm gonna be working 12 to 15-hour days going forward. Mm-hmm. My training for my new day job. My last day of my 6-week training was today. Tomorrow I start in earnest as a full employee, and those can be 12 to 15-hour days.
Money.
The 2 days I'm going to have off are going to be the 2 days that we stream for you guys. Yeah. So I'm going to be working 5 days a week, and the 2 days I have off, I'm going to be doing this for you guys. That's how much I love this stuff. That's how much I love Fuego. That's how much I love Brittany. That's how much I love Marsha and Susie and Andrew and Dirk and Luis and everyone else and all of you guys. I don't want to stop.
Yeah. This is a passion of ours that we would like to see become big enough for us to not have to work like it. You know, I'm the head of a F&B side at a hotel. You know, 4-star hotel, nice spot, it's cool. But
hug your phone group hug. I love you guys.
But I also play in 2 bands, and then I have the horror show, which takes up a lot of my time. 2 days a week. I drive 30 miles each way to be a part of the horror show. Twice a week. You know.
Well, from the left coast, just so you know, Brittany's younger than Marsha.
Fine.
So. So from the left coast said, I used to like Cecil until I found out he didn't get the other young lady pregnant. Shaking my head.
Terrible, man.
I haven't gotten Brittany pregnant. That's a topic for another day. I have a lot to fix before I'm ready for kids, y'all. But we're very happy, and Brittany's an awesome, amazing person. Sarah, don't laugh at me. I almost went overboard there.
I was very at the point of...
Too much drink, guys. Too much damn drink. News with booze backfires on me.
I know.
You guys love it. Backfires on me.
I know. It's like almost like a voyeuristic, like laughing out.
I love that. Babe, Brittany, Tony just spelled your name Brittyini. She likes it. She said, nice. I like it.
You know, the one thing that I have to say about Andres Muschietti, the guy who did the It film, which has made
Dotson, I'll keep an eye out for it. Sorry,
which has made such ridiculous money, man. He still keeps saying at pretty much every press stop, including the Yahoo walk-in or call-in or whatever the hell it was like 2 days ago, he wants to remake Pet Sematary. He really, really wants to remake Pet Sematary. He even talked about it.
I don't think there's anything that guy could want to do that he won't be able to do after it.
Well,
he can do anything he fucking wants now.
Dude, he is making a hard press for that shit because of the fact that, you know, the rights are owned by somebody else, and then Josh Boone is supposedly, you know, developing it, the same guy who did The Stand, or wants to do The Stand, I should say.
Dope ties. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, this is my Walking Dead tie from So Ashtastic, SEW Ashtastic, and then Fuego's got the blood splatter.
Check it out.
I did want to answer because I'm not sure I've seen her before. Ms. Morning 79 Happy Death Day trailer. Have you guys seen it? Will you be doing reaction? We did.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
on
is
the channel.
in our trailer reaction.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Jesus. Wow.
Yeah, well, I had a burp earlier.
Pardon me.
You're fine.
Go to our trailer reactions and you'll find our Happy Death Day trailer. Eric from the Death Twitch. I know he said hi. I didn't. Hey,
No.
what's up, brother?
Dude, Eric
Good to
is
see
the
you.
shit,
Eric,
man.
when are you gonna come out and do another thing?
We want more
Tuesday
stuff with
and
you.
Sunday.
Well,
come on, bro.
I have
come
to
on,
claim
bro.
about dropping the ball on that. You know, he wanted to be a part of the best horror soundtracks thing that I did.
You
and then,
fucking did drop that ball.
Well, unfortunately, we ended up having to film it at the rehearsal studio because of the fact that, you know, time was limited and schedules were all whacked out. The next episode of Crossing the Streams, though, is going to be our favorite shock rock artists.
Can you do that, Eric?
which
Do
I'm
you want to
excited
join in on
about.
the next one? It's up to him, but he does the metal crossover stuff. Although
Crossing the Streams!
we could do another thing. We could just have Eric on and just talk all. You could just talk all horror metal like we just
need
did.
more and more Eric.
Guys, we started doing horror metal band spotlights, and the first one is going to be coming up soon. I have to figure out schedule-wise when makes sense to release it.
Well,
but we got to speak to 2 members of Casket Snatch.
Yeah. And this weekend, we... Casket Snatch. I love the name so much. And then this weekend, my horror metal band who hosts Crossing the Streams, Chiron, we are actually finally entering the studio on Sunday the 24th to record.
He said he has
No
to be
Hero.
there for your yeah.
I'm singing.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Go ahead.
So this Sunday, guys, we are finally recording the produced expensive. We're spending like $200, man, to get
You going to a studio?
No Hero done proper for a music video.
And then you can
that
send it to me, and I can finally fucking start breaking it down.
That involves vampires, which is going to be directed by none other than this man, Cecil Laird. Yeah, so it is going to be his follow-up as a director, and I'm going to be helping. You know, man.
Vampires.
Yeah, it's called No Hero, and it is a music video for my band's debut album, which is called Legends and Heresy. And
Later, Jamie. Sorry.
Very, very... Bye, guys. Pizza's here. Okay. Watch your Narcos. Enjoy that. Although, dude, Narcos...
Polka dot cadaver.
Dude, Narcos news was terrible this week, though. Did you hear about the guy scouting the location that got killed in Mexico?
No.
Yeah.
For the show?
For the show.
Jesus.
Yeah, because they...
Dude, you gotta be careful in Mexico, bro.
I know. That's why, dude, I went to Mexico. But my name is Jaime Fuego, for God's sake. But since adopting this moniker, I have that, and this is not a slight on Carly, who is a Mexico fan that I talk to a lot. But damn, dude, it's like...
How many girls are you talking to from the show?
We're friends.
I'm just saying, I don't have a lot of chicks reaching out to me from the audience.
Oh, come on, bro.
The fuck's going on there? The fuck's going on there, huh? You're gonna give a guy a complex with that shit. Sorry.
No, you're fine, man. But dude, a friend of mine, Chris, was in Mexico City during the earthquake recently, man. So Mexico's a crazy place, but I haven't gone down personally since they started beheading gringos, and so that's been...
Fuego single. Whatever, you guys didn't know I wasn't single until like this week. Fuck off with that shit. Sorry, I've had too much to drink.
You're fine.
Oh, Eric, I'll take it, buddy.
It was a random...
Let's go have a fucking Top Gun moment. I'll ride your bike with you.
God, it was a random...
Yes.
It was a random murmuring during a news...
Babe, you're okay if I go take a bike ride with Eric from the Death Twitch, right?
Of course.
Yeah, she's good
Sure,
with
why
that.
not?
She's good with that.
There you go.
Do you guys ever get hangovers? Twice.
Fuego sauce? No, Shannon.
Twice
no,
in my life. He's on his way. He's not there yet.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I've been taking all of his shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you want to see him sauced? Watch our Casket Snatch spotlight
No.
No, you're right. No, because we cut a lot of that shit out.
Alien Covenant.
Oh, that was a good one. It happens. Sometimes Fuego takes some editing.
Yeah, thank you.
That's all right. It's all right. It happens,
From the left coast, you know, I am with that one guy.
I'm confused. What are you confused about?
No.
Brady keeps saying, I'd love to meet you. Brady, we want to meet you too at this point.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we have wanted to do... I was even talking with a couple viewers on the East Coast area. And
It
South
review, he was
Carolina
pretty
and so on and so
toasties.
forth. I was. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the reminder.
You guys are going to give him a complex. Relax about it. Relax.
No. It's not a complex.
41. We have a lot of people watching.
Yeah,
We're not even talking about the news stories anymore. Now we have 41 people watching.
Yeah, I know.
Like, these dudes are fucked up. Let's watch them.
You guys should make a horror movie. Well, you know, Tony, that's the funny thing because of the fact that this man has a few scripts and I have a lot of ideas. So.
I do. I have 3 full-length feature scripts done. One is thriller. with a sci-fi twist. One is a kids movie, and then the other is a horror movie that I keep talking about called Bracer, which I am putting together a press kit right now for. I still think it's a very sellable thing, but I'm quite tempted. Yeah. I actually am supposed to be sending a copy of the script to our friend who did the It comic book.
Oh, interesting.
Vince is
the guy that
he's open to talking about doing a Bracer graphic novel.
That's badass.
And that I want to do so much because, honestly, in graphic novel form, I would maintain the rights and I could sell that as a movie.
I was actually, with all of my film ideas,
so
I was watching somebody
if you watch this later...
Vince, we'd love you, bro.
I'm going to finish the script and get it over to you this week.
Yeah, I was reading something...
Finish the update. The script's been done. I'm on the 7th version.
Yeah. I was reading something recently,
Don't give me shit.
Where people were saying that the best way, if you want to protect your film and your TV rights...
Mellow Boy, you make music? Mellow Boy, if you make music, reach out to us. We need some extra tracks. Obviously, Pete, being with Marsha, is going to be very busy in the near future.
Yeah.
So we need some new tracks for our reviews. I thought
they were already busy. That's why they got this boy coming. Oh, did I say?
Oh, my God. They had the sex, y'all!
Yeah, they did.
That's awesome. I'm up for cutting promos, guys. By the way, Jerks sent us a trailer for one of his movies. Okay, everyone knows him as Jerks. He's not saying, by the way, I'm Brandon at the beginning of every one of his fucking things.
Well, I mean, I just assume there's a lot of other people involved in this production company, and so that's why the guy specifically
is
saying, all right, whatever.
Anyway, he sent us a trailer for one of his movies, so I think we could do a retroactive trailer reaction for it.
I think that's kind of a given,
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
Great idea. I have a great idea, but I need assistance in writing the script. From the left coast, reach out to me. I can try and help you out.
Yeah, and my idea for Vince is actually about a young kid whose parents
Horror News 420 special. That's like 9 months from now. But a good idea.
Indeed. No, but the idea that I had, which is not...
It's all good. It's Brandon and Jill.
Is this
Jerks Productions is Brandon and Jill. Get off my nuts, Fuego!
I'm not trying to, man!
God! Jerks Productions.
Jerks Productions is great. Go follow Jerks Productions. My story idea is actually something called In the Shadows, and it involves a young kid who is in kind of the crossfire of two
Crossfire!
The best crossfire! You know that I do not remember the commercial.
Who remembers the commercials from the fucking early 90s?
Dude,
Jesus.
That was the 80s, I think.
Oh, God damn it. I was trying to get away with that.
You were.
I was trying to get away with 90s, but you're like, no, bro, you're even older. Dude, it's always 420.
I'm 80s. We're
Eric,
born in the
why
80s.
aren't you over here, man? God damn it.
It's always 420.
We need to do more Death Twitch stuff.
I know. We need more correspondence with Eric.
We do. I like Eric a lot. I love Eric. I love Dino. Dude, I love the people. I really want to get Luke on the channel. I got to get Luke on the channel. He's waiting for me to figure out I want to do...
What is his
Guys, I want to do a great horror debate with everyone, but that takes... It takes preparation, but I want to have Luke on otherwise. I want to have Dino on otherwise. I want to have Eric on, regularly.
Dino especially, man.
Dino's awesome, man.
He was so supportive.
Late Horror Show rocks the fucking
longest
house.
ass time.
Sorry, guys, we're off in our own.
No, we're fine. Yes, but In the Shadows, man, envision...
You run, you slide, you jump, you take a dive. Oops, wrong 80s toy.
Slip and slide.
I love that, Nick.
In the Shadows, about a kid who has parents that are cooking meth and into the occult. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe I can stop by this Saturday. Well, unfortunately, Eric, we moved it to Sunday because my new schedule kicked in. So we're Tuesday and Sundays now.
Yeah, we're back to Sunday, which will be
good.
Can you do
Sunday?
Which will be good for October because then
if you do Sunday again, I'll toss you some help. I don't know if you need help or whatever, but I'll give you gas money. I'll pay the gas money to get you out on the horror show, brah.
We need you here, brah.
I like your input. I like your cut of your jib.
No, his insights.
I always liked his channel, but when he came and was on the show, I really had a good time. So I want to have the guy back.
Yeah, and we got him into the Game On Expo too.
Sweet.
Right?
I'll keep in touch on Facebook. Awesome.
No.
Love it. Tuesday and Sunday noted. Oh yeah, Sarah. By the way, we should probably tell our audience. Yeah, guys, our Saturday streams are moving to Sunday. So our live streams will now be Sunday at 6 p.m. There might be less Andrew because it's football season. There might be less Marcia because there's football season and it's baby season.
I'm a college football guy. I don't give a fuck about the NFL.
But ideally, Fuego, Brittany, and I will always be available on Tuesdays and Sundays. And Dirk and Luis can come when they can. Andrew can squeeze a couple hours away too. So, yes, the Saturday streams will be moving to Sunday. Everything should be reflected in the new schedule that I posted in our About page on YouTube.
Yeah.
I actually might need to fix the Saturday-Sunday thing still, but...
Shannon, who was one of our most popular viewers, is happy about the change, which is cool, so...
Who's Philly Girl? Someone say, hey, Philly Girl?
Hey, Philly Girl.
I really like Luis, says Horror Fangirl. Who doesn't? Luis has
Luis
the fucking...
is the shit, but... Guys, we both work at the same 4-star hotel, man.
Luis has a kick-ass laugh.
His schedule has been all over the place. Just to briefly, we fired our GM, and so scheduling has been all over the place.
The only constant at Cafe Tranquilo is Fuego. And the owner.
Yeah.
And the owner needs to fucking recognize that.
And honestly, the only constant here at the horror show pretty much is me and this man.
That's true.
I love him.
That's pretty true.
I love him.
Dude, this guy, he drives 30 miles twice a week to get out here to do stuff for you guys. So yeah. I do a lot of editing. He does a lot of driving. Anyway, Fuego needs a raise.
No. It was a little different when I still had Fuego came and going.
Oh, God, that posits the idea that people get paid on this channel.
That's not a passion project. Yeah, when I was still doing Fuego-tainment in Vigilance, he was driving.
There's the laugh in the intro. You're right, Sarah. That is the exact laugh in the intro.
She talked about that.
Yeah, that's it. That's
anyway, we love you guys.
This morning, you're welcome. Gabriel, I still need to reach out to you with, I want to get yes, Gabriel, I still want to reach out to you because I have a piece of artwork I would like to get from you that is required for my press kit. Please, fuck, that's on me. He says I know, I need to do it. Brady, I want to do a hangout at least once a week now.
I think so.
But how do we do it? Because Sundays we're going to do our usual live stream.
Obviously, give some forewarning though, because people were saying in the comments
if I can figure the Cox out, guys,
you saw. Cox.
I finally was able to do the event thing for the news ahead of time, about an hour and a half ahead of time. So if Cox doesn't fuck us, then I can start doing those event reminders ahead of time, so you guys can plan on our live streams. That is the goal. I definitely want to do that. Sarah Marcel, love the hangouts. Yeah,
just meet the local dive bar. That's the place I played.
Did you get to see Sarah on that one? Were you here on that one?
I think so.
Yeah, you were, right? Yeah. Sarah popped up. You were here for the first one, the long one.
Yeah, I saw Sarah and Samuel.
Yeah, it's Samuel. Yeah, you were here. Okay, cool. Guys, it all blends together.
I wasn't completely here. But,
no, that's true. You were kind of half here.
I'll admit.
But
I'm completely here right now.
No, we love that. Brady's been on 2 of them. Jerks has been on 2 of them. I just love that there's people that like to talk to us. No. And what we found out on our last one is that we have a lot of young viewers, man.
Surprisingly,
a lot, not just Brady. But we have a 12-year-old, we have an 11-year-old.
We had a too cool for school 17, 18-year-old, which made me remember myself back when I was just I don't listen to those bands. Yeah, I don't watch those movies. And yeah, dude, he was awesome. I can't talk shit. He was badass, and the fact that he's creating his own stuff, I mad respect.
Jaime, do you like Black Sails in the Sunset?
It is.
Did you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No. That's actually an AFI.
That was if Bill said that line.
And it's it's probably.
Do you ever dance with the devil by the
Hi-yo, silver!
Moonlight. See, I did a movie reference, he did a book reference. We got you covered here on the horror show. You're gonna fucking leave me hanging.
No, Ed, I'm actually more of a...
Don't leave me hanging on the live stream!
That was terrible.
That's better. Son of a bitch.
Ed, I'm more of a Art of Driving.
They're laughing at us. Jesus.
As they should be. Hey, man, it's news and booze.
ASL.
How funny is that, dude? Jump into a America online chat room. Age 6 location.
Have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight?
ASL.
See you around, kid. Like, I don't know why that stuck out of my head more than anything else. I got the cool guy in my head going, see you around, kid. That's what I remember from the movie.
Oh, man. I always remember, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts!
Yeah, that's out of nowhere, too. I'm completely calm Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
come on now, you want to get nuts?
That was the shit, dude. Ooh.
I gotta play a vulture in 20 years. 30 years.
Thank you for tuning into the News with Bruce, guys.
Oh, I guess that's a good place to end it.
I think that's a good way to end it.
I don't want to end it. I'm having too much fun. It's 6:15, though. All right, guys.
Best
Thank
Batman
you very
ever
much.
D is flipping...
Heath Ledger, for sure.
What?
No.
Wait, what?
Best Batman is quite easily...
Michael fucking Keaton, bro.
No.
Yes,
no,
Michael fucking Keaton. All day, dude.
No. What?
You're really gonna say Bale?
No. What?
Are you gonna say who? Well, who then?
I can't think of his name. Otherwise, I would have said it by now.
Val Kilmer?
No, the animated one.
Oh, well, that doesn't count, dude.
Fuck you. Kevin Conroy's the best Batman.
Kevin Conroy is the Batman I hear in my head.
Cecil, you're wrong. Kevin Conroy is the best Batman. Sarah, you're fired.
Kevin Conroy is the Batman that I hear in my head, guys. You know, like if I'm reading a Batman comic, you know, like Dark Victory or you know, I don't know, Killing Joke or something like that. I hear Kevin Conroy in my head because I love the animated series so much, and the animated series is fan-fucking-tastic.
Kevin and that one guy from Equilibrium. Actually, Equilibrium
is a very good movie.
Is an excellent movie.
Yeah, that's Christian Bale.
I love Equilibrium.
Yeah,
that's his best fucking movie, in my opinion.
I still disagree, though. I'm still sad that I know a lot of people were hating on Mother, but
Conroy counts and is the best.
Okay,
that's
well,
coming from a guy who doesn't do a review when he says he's going to do a review.
What?
So you know,
don't say that to Chase. Damn it.
Believe him.
No, Chase is right though. That's
I know. I just got to not probe him. Jesus, prod him a little bit.
No, it was the way I was prodding fucking Jamie and Rob about the grammar earlier. Where it was like,
sure don't.
There was no sentence structure, dude. It was just literally blah 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 blah. There was no punctuation of any kind, and being a journalism guy initially, it frustrated the fuck out of me.
We do not need to do the news with probes, otherwise it'd be like, hey guys, welcome to the horror show. Oh God, the stories were bad.
Damn it!
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Anyway, I think that's a good spot to stop.
All right, guys.
We love all of you, and
shit, we had some fun.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you participating and sticking through all of the technical difficulties. I greatly apologize about those. Fuck cocks. Literally, if you're a woman or a guy and you're into it. But thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I've clearly had too much to drink, and I'm Cecil Laird.
Jaime Fuego, grammar critiquer.
Critique-y, really, because I'm always getting you. But
yeah,
anyway, thanks very much, and remember, stay scared. You guys rock.
And we love you.
Heart. When I was